Gloria. Today I want to share with you a very delicious dessert for Halloween. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. Unsalted butter, food coloring orange, orange jello, Oreos, decoration, a mold, whipping cream, and water. This is everything we need to make this delicious and amazing dessert for Halloween. So let's get started.
I want to start here first making my Jello. Of course, I have this brand, but you could use the brand you have at home. And to this, I'm adding 2.5 cups of boiling water. Now I am ready to add the gelatin. I am going to incorporate it completely, and to this I'm going to add a little bit of orange food coloring, making sure that the Jello is nice and orange. We're gonna go ahead, insert it, and then mix it completely until it has incorporated completely. After the Jello is completely incorporated, then we're gonna go ahead and just put it aside and let it rest. I have the Oreo cookies here, and what I'm going to do is remove the creamy and sugary filling that it has inside. I wanna make sure that I remove all this filling. Remember, I love to make delicious desserts, but I do not like them sugary. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting one by one, opening through the middle and removing all the excessive sugar. This dessert really comes out really delicious. The cake is very soft. The Jello, you could really see the color inside. Well, let me continue and get all this sugar out of the Oreo cookies. Look at this. All this sugar I got out of the Oreo cookies. I'm gonna just throw it away. And now let me show you what I'm going to do. I took all the filling completely out, and now I'm gonna put it on my blender and I'm gonna mix it completely. You wanna make sure that you have the texture of all-purpose flour, just the texture, very smooth, no lumps at all, and this really doesn't take too long. I'm gonna add it to my magic bullet, and we're gonna go ahead and blend it completely. Okay, this is completely done, and let me go ahead and transfer it to this plate. I want to make sure and transfer it and show you the texture. How does it look? You want to make sure that there's not little pieces of cookie in there, that it's really nice and crumbled, just like this. Once you have all the cookie crumbled, you're gonna reserve a little bit, okay? I reserved a little bit for the topping, and I'm adding 2 tablespoons of butter, unsalted butter. Remember, when you make this delicious dessert, you have control of the sugar and the salt your family is intaking. Well, here I have my mold. I'm gonna add a little bit of baking spray, just a little bit, and now I'm ready to add the mixture in here. I'm gonna go ahead and start pushing it in, making sure that the bottom of the mold is completely covered. Once it's completely covered, I'm gonna take it to the refrigerator for about 10 to 15 minutes so that it gets nice and firm. And here I have my whipping cream. I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing until it's nice and fluffy. And to tell you the truth, it takes about 3 to 4 minutes until you see it with really beautiful peaks. Look at this. This is exactly how you want your whipping cream. Nice and firm. Okay, well, this is done. Let me show you how this looks. It's nice and creamy, but yet really firm. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer it to a baggie. If you don't have a baking bag, just the one I have, then just use a regular bag. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. 15 minutes have passed and now this is nice and firm. Now I'm ready to add the Jello mixture. The Jello mixture is at room temperature. You want to go ahead and add it in here, put it in the refrigerator for about 3 hours, and after 3 hours it's nice and firm. Now it's time to add the whipping cream. But before I do that, I'm gonna get a knife and just go around it so that it comes out completely beautiful. When I cut the pieces and I pull them out, they come out very easily. And now I'm just adding the whipping cream on the top. Of course, I'm gonna add everything in here, and then I'm just gonna mix it around, making sure that it's nice and smooth. Once I have it smooth from the top, then I'm gonna go ahead and add the mixture that I reserved. I'm gonna go ahead and just add it on the top. Of course, being very generous and adding all this mixture on the top until I have covered the complete whipping cream from the top. Once this is done, okay, let's start slicing the pieces. I can't wait for the presentation. I am sure that this tastes amazing. See you in a bit. With this delicious Jello cake for Halloween. This is the part I really love and enjoy, tasting my recipes. Let's see how this came out. You could see the Jello in the middle and the cookie crumbs right on the bottom, and of course the whipped cream. Excuse me. This is so delicious, but yet not sugary. This is the part I really love and enjoy. Of course, you guys could make it with your little ones. If you have little ones at home, bring them in the kitchen. Have them help you and enjoy this delicious dessert. Excuse me. Just amazing. I hope, my friends, you give it a try. Make it at home. Enjoy it with your family like I enjoy it with my family. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up. Share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated so every time I make a delicious recipe like I did today, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. And of course, I will stay enjoying this delicious Jello cake. See you on my next delicious recipe. Like, subscribe, and share. See you soon. Bye-bye.